All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. B-Dot's here.
Good job, B-Dot.
Yes, I
Jasmine
am.
Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
And we do have to say rest in power to Reverend Jesse Jackson, who was 84 years old, civil rights icon, and his family put out a statement. Our father was a servant leader, not only to our family, but to the oppressed, the voiceless, and the overlooked around the world. We shared him with the world. In return, the world became part of our extended family. His unwavering belief in justice, equality, and love uplifted millions, and we ask you to honor his memory by continuing the fight for the values he lived by.
I am somebody.
You know, he also founded the Rainbow Push Coalition. It's a civil rights and social justice organization. And he was in a hospital. He was under observation for PSP. It's a rare disorder that he was managing for over 10 years.
Yeah.
They haven't released a cause of death yet, though. I do want to say that. But he was surrounded by family.
You lived a full life.
Very peaceful. That's how... You know, we have a death doula coming on the show, and part of what they ask you is when you think about how you want to go, and I think peacefully surrounded by family is always the best.
Yep.
All right, now Stephen A. Smith did CBS News Sunday morning with correspondent Robert Costa, and he was talking about running for president.
Okay.
In 2028. I feel like B-Dot, you like anybody from Queens that runs.
I got to represent, man.
Now, he would be surprisingly a Democrat.
I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, here's what he said.
Would you run as a Democrat?
Yeah, because I couldn't see myself running as a member of the GOP. I'm a fiscal conservative. I can't stand high taxes. But I'm a social liberal in the same breath because I believe in living and let live.
Okay.
I think Stephen A. does a better job running his mouth than for politics.
You said, oh, you do?
Yeah.
Better than
Trump?
Than the other guy from Queens?
Yeah, Billy. All right. Now, in addition to this, he talked about things that he feels like needs some focus. And by the way, more police officers. Here's what he said.
We wouldn't have a border crisis under my watch. We wouldn't have this crime that exists in the streets of New York. You wouldn't hear about me saying defund the police. We ain't defunding any police. I'm calling 911 when there's a problem. I'll be damned if I'm going to have less police officers out there. There's going to be more. I would focus on a flourishing economy.
Okay. Okay.
I also think, though, to the point of so many different people who have studied police officers also, I think the supplemental things are really necessary when we think about mental health crises.
Yeah.
When we think about things that happen that it's not necessarily something that the police need to be present for. People need to be trained that aren't police to de-escalate situations.
Yeah.
To learn how to, because sometimes police aren't trained to do those types of things.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't even have to. And so I think just focusing on that is important too. Now, he also believes that racism is something that is overblown by the people on the left. It's not what we think it is.
Do you worry about racism if you ran for president?
No. I know it exists. I know that you can't escape it, but I do not believe it is as prevalent as some on the left would like us to believe. Now more so than ever before, it's not about race. It's about the fact that they don't give a damn about it because they got their own problems.
I'm confused by that statement.
We are living in, I feel like right now racism is so prevalent and so
overt.
I think two things could be true. Two things could be true. I mean, racism, we can't pretend, like you said, it does exist, but it's not like how it was in Jim Crow or Reconstruction time. This is not like how it was in the 60s and the 50s.
I mean, they're rolling back DEI. People think that DEI means that black people are getting jobs that they're not qualified for, when in essence it's nothing like that at all.
Right.
We just recently saw the Obamas portrayed as apes,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say that I
But
think
racism existed during Bill Clinton's reign.
I don't think it's overblown. I think it's still
he said that it still exists. You
They're
can't
trying to
ignore
get
it.
rid of slavery in education so that kids don't know
What happened?
Yeah.
I think slavery's gotten over. I think it's over, Angela. You
What?
said-
What do you
No,
mean?
in the history books,
Oh,
they're trying
see,
to
you
get
say the
rid
history
of,
book. You
Yeah,
said
I
to
in
get rid of
schools.
slavery.
Yeah, they're trying to get rid of slavery in our education
didn't say that.
system.
You didn't say
I
that.
said in education.
You didn't say that.
Yes, I did.
Did you say that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
All right.
You should run. I think you would fit in really well with all these. Anyway, about last night when we come back, we got to discuss it. It was Valentine's Day and all of that is way up.